Sure, I would do honestly.
I want to talk about the country. I want to say to you that you are not only great on the field, but I believe that you are greater off the field. You have healed us as South Africans. You have united us as South Africans. And any person that don't want to admit that needs to be, I nearly said incarcerated. He needs to be booked in to go check, you know. I was telling Sia, we were sitting there, I was telling him and Evan, they're in the GNU, whenever there's trouble, I'm guilty. So Saturday, last weekend Saturday, President, I was to meet Swimming South Africa in Franschhoek. I got the times wrong and I was late for my meeting. And I told my protectors, I said, listen, I got 25 minutes to get to Franschhoek. Let's go. We jumped in the cars and we're going to Franschhoek. But we were speeding, top speed. I mean, like, I used to complain about the blue lights, but that day I wasn't complaining. I used to be a victim of the blue lights. I'm like, make way. And when we got into Franschhoek, there was an Uber that didn't make space, and the guys came, they half moved the Uber out of the way. And in the Uber was my chief of staff and my chief advisor. And the Uber lady said, I know who that is. And they were holding their breath. And the lady said, is that more Mashakile? It must be him. And my chief of staff says, no, definitely that's him, without a doubt, that is him. And it was the first time when I'm not in trouble. But I want to say to the leadership of SARO, every third week you read something in the papers. That's the price you pay for greatness. The negativity, that's the price you pay for greatness. Let them talk, and your result and your hard work is evident in the results that we are seeing, and we're seeing our young people coming through. I mean, you know, with the Springboks, the worst thing for a minister, because I know how much it hurts black players when they be referred to as quota players. I know how much they hurt them because nobody wants to be referred to that. You want to be the best person on the field and you want to know you were chosen on merit. And rugby players are not politicians, so they don't talk. But for me, since I've been minister, there was not one day where I had to have a discussion with Rafi or with President Alexander about the fact that the team is not representative of our nation. Because it's the most representative team of who we are as South Africa. The people that complain, and the people that used to complain about the Springboks, all of a sudden they're silent. So tonight, I'm speaking on their behalf, and I want to say to the Springboks, sorry that they complained. You guys are truly what South Africa is and should be, on the field and off the field. In conclusion, I want to say to the women rugby players, it's our duty to bring you and treat you on the same level that the male players have been treated. And we are going to work hard. And I want to say to the sponsors that are here, thank you very much. Thank you for the trust that you have in us. Thank you that you're putting your money where your mouth is. Thank you very, very much. But we would ask you to really put more money. Because the women also need to be paid. I see Charles of MTN is hiding there behind the wife when I talk about money. Charles is the CEO of MTN. We went 2 weeks ago to play golf with the president.
No, don't.
So we get into the golf, and I see all these top golfing guys. And I'm looking at Charles also there amongst the top golfing guys. And he said, Minister, are you playing? I said, the the shoulder. I said, give me a week or so. So I'm saying to Charles, I know this guy. You're going? He says, yeah, I'm a pro. And the guy started teeing off. And I was intimidated to play. And the balls are going up in the air. When it was Charles's turn, he hit the ball and it landed just next to his shoes right there to 10 meters. And when I saw his shot, I said, I think my shoulder is right now. I'm ready to play. He gave me all of the confidence in the world to play. But I want to say to everybody, thank you very much. Tonight, Timo Adams has started already. I must mention Supersport. You know, there's a story about Supersport that people don't know that had nothing to do with rugby. And I want to say it here tonight. I got a call as the Minister of Sport, Arts and Culture that our under-20 Olympic team was stuck at the airport. They were on their way to Peru. And they needed to pay immediately to fly 3 million rand. I made a few calls. And when I called Supersport, they said, say no more. And 5 days after they paid some of the money, South Africa hit a record that we had the champion, the fastest person, under 20, 100 meters gold, 200 meters, Bayanda Walaza. And Bayanda Walaza would not have been the fastest teenager in the world if it wasn't for the good work of Supersport. Can we please give them a round of applause? I want to thank Gateway, I want to thank FNB, I want to thank MTN, you know, I want to thank everybody that's involved in rugby and all the other corporate sponsors. Thank you very much. We are because you are. Without your money, we will not be here. So don't forget what I said. Bring more money. Only buy money. Thank you very much.
The lady said they wrote down what you said.
Of course, all this will be possible. The corporate, without our corporate partners, we are grateful for their contribution. It's a immense pride
Sê nie land aan see kom ingryp.
the South African players South African players.
It's nog live.
All presented to a union, a team, or individual who has made a significant impact to
Here mense,
landmark achievements or
die
contributions.
vrou is hier weg nie. Sy is hier vir my nie, sy is hier vir Sia.
This award symbolizes the value we uphold.
Nogal, pres kan gou naby hier kom.
Excellence
Sy wil hier van ek kan Sia kom.
and a commitment to the
Beautiful, beautiful Patriots. What a beautiful speech from the one and only president at the South African Rugby Awards. So that was a very beautiful speech. Very short and sweet. Hope you guys enjoyed it because I did. So President started off by just acknowledging how the Boks are so united, how they represent South Africa. And indeed, because they bunch of rugby players, they are no longer just white, which is what a lot of people really used to see the rugby as. So they're not just a white collective of dudes, it's dudes from different backgrounds. You black, you Afrikaner, you English, you colored. So that is a nice thing that you see with the Springboks, because as South African sport, we want to see a representation of all races, showing that we are together as one. So that one is one that we really need to acknowledge. It's a very, very beautiful thing, and the president of the PA and the Minister of Sports, Arts and Culture, Gayton Mckenzie, acknowledges this, which is something that a lot of us also should. Then makes the blue lights joke. Blue lights. Feel like blue lights will just give anybody that thing to say, if you really need to use them, use them, so that everybody could just move out of your way. Move out of your way. as you go wherever that you are going. And again, the South representing all races, and that started mainly with the coach. He was just able to bring a bunch of guys together, even when most probably a lot of people wanted him to put a white captain, but he went to go and choose a Siyakolisi, a black captain. And that was something that really moved a lot of mountains. A lot of people really began to go behind this course of the Springboks, as much as they keep winning. And that is what South Africa is, a winning nation. What a lot of other sports really need to come and look at the Springboks and do as they see being done by them. And true, they represent the nation and what we really need to be on and off the field. I saw the time Trekkers du Plessis was fighting for his world championship title of the UFC in Australia. They were together there supporting, and you can see this a bunch of brothers. So I really enjoyed to see that, and I agree with that. And also working on women sports to go and be appreciated as much as guys. We can try, guys. Just that women don't just they don't compete at the same level as guys. Hence, times of guys, efforts, tackles, everything is rougher, everything is quicker, everything is more accurate than the women. So that is why a lot of time you find that with a lot of these sports, people always prefer watching the men over the women. And it's not anything of biasy or whatever. It is just a simple thing as it is what is preferred, what is more enjoyable to watch, and which is guy sports. But hopefully one of these days women's sports would catch up, as much as it never will, but hopefully they can also bring it up and they can start winning. The one thing that people like seeing is winning. So once you start winning, people will notice you. So the female Springboks isn't so good, but at least they try. Yeah, the money put in rugby is a lot. It is really a lot as compared to looking at the other sports like soccer and everything. So I'll keep putting money, guys, but don't forget about soccer. We also need soccer to develop. Okay, the golf joke. I would love to just see a president hit one. Just a short video, Nyana. Just hit. Yeah, the super sports helping the Walazas go to the under 20 or under 21 world champions. And that was very good. And Walaza is a champion of South Africa, one that we all appreciate. So hopefully we can see more of those. Also super sports. Guys, every one of you keep putting money into soccer as well, guys. We need soccer to also grow. And let's not forget soccer, guys. Otherwise, thank you for listening to my little rant on this reaction of the Gayton Mckenzie speech.
Nothing. Sure, I would do ownership.